The rousing Pōie, a hit single by the Pātea Māori Club, spent 4 weeks at the top of the New Zealand pop charts in 1984. The catchy melody was written by Maori entertainer Dalvanius Prime. The words, penned by the Maori lyricist Ngoi Pewhairangi, encouraged young Maori to avoid the temptations of urban life and instead find strength in their culture. Pōie aimed to lift the spirits of the people of the town of Patea, who were facing an uncertain future following the closure of the local freezing works, the town's major employer. The song soon spawned an LP record of the same name and a stage musical. Pōie's success enabled the Pātea Māori Club to tour extensively, performing Pōie and other Maori songs and dances. As a result, the hit single created employment for the people of Patea. Dalvanius Prime, a big man with a big heart, became famous as the club's front man. Sadly, he died in 2002, aged only 54. He is buried in the graveyard of the Tutahi Church, by the highway north of Whanganui. A headstone records the story of his life and includes the following.
To the world he was known as Dalvanius, but to whānau and friends he was affectionately called Butch, Dal, Maui, Big D and Little Boy. Dal was a larger-than-life singer, songwriter and producer extraordinaire who lived life to the fullest. Dal's love of music was instilled within him at a very young age by his mum and dad, who were accomplished Maori singers and songwriters in their own right. Whānau sing-along time on the ukulele, mandolin, accordion, harmonica and guitar encouraged and developed Dal's love of music. In his youth, Dal was inspired by the silky sounds of Motown, particularly Stevie Wonder, Gladys Knight and the Pips, Smokey Robinson, the 3 Degrees, and many more. Dal's childhood dream was to become a ringmaster in the circus, but instead he became a ringmaster in the world of entertainment. Dal's musical and professional careers spanned over 3 decades and positively influenced Maori and mainstream New Zealand music, song and culture. In 1980, Dal produced a #1 hit song, E Po, for his close friend and legendary Maori entertainer, Prince Tuiteka. The famous Ngāti Porou lyricist Ngoi Pēwhairangi composed E Po. In the early 1980s, in a collaborative effort, Dal and Ngoi wrote Pōie the musical and composed many Maori waiata. In 1984, Dalvanius, Ngoi and the Pātea Māori Club made New Zealand music history when Pōie, with its hip-hop sounds and rhythms, became the first all-Māori song to reach #1 on the New Zealand music charts. Dal has left a legacy of love that will continue to inspire future generations to nurture and develop their talents and abilities in pursuit of their aspirations and dreams.
Dalvanius Prime may now be dead, but Pōie lives on, as does Patea. The town has survived the closure of the works and has a new evocative whalebone sculpture at the top of the hill at the entrance to its main street. Pōie also has a new lease of life, thanks to its inclusion at the end of the feature film Boy, New Zealand's most successful box office attraction. Taika Waititi's 2010 film has put Pōie back in the charts more than 25 years after its initial release. Today, Pōie's timeless message remains the same. Be proud of your heritage.